driver. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you've been with us for a while, welcome back, y'all. Sunday, February 21st, we are rolling into Slayton, Texas. We are about to get loaded. If you ain't yanking, you ain't tanking. That's what we're doing today, pulling tanker, y'all. Tanker yanker. So I say, you ain't yanking, we ain't tanking. Or you ain't tanking. There you go. You, we, I. We're headed out here to the fertilizer plant. This is a special place, y'all. Back when I was an owner-operator, had my own truck, this is where I did most of my running out of, right here. With Ronnie. I was leased on to Ronnie. And the guys over here at the plant, a bunch of great guys. And this is going to be my first load back over here since 2016. And kind of a special load, going on a little trip that I always like to run back then as well. We are loading a little bit of a special blend of fertilizer. It's got a little bit of acid in it. It's still non-hazmat. But and we are headed to fertilize some peppers in the chili pepper capital of America, Hatch, New Mexico. So I always kind of like to load this on the afternoon. Try to leave out of here by about 3 or 4, and that puts me in Alamogordo. Golly, spit it out, Chris. Alamogordo, New Mexico, about 9-10 o'clock in this evening, and I lay down there. It's a nice little truck stop there. It's got a good restaurant and everything. And I get up early in the morning and head on over to Hatch. It's about another 2 hours over to Hatch. We have 2 locations we normally went to over there. Hatch, New Mexico, and a location in Vado, New Mexico, which is right on the state line right there by El Paso on I-10. We would get in there to load. I gotta remember how we get in here too, y'all. I can get off right here, or I can get off. I think I can go one more exit. I have to go down here and turn around. I think I can go one more exit. It's been a while, like I said. There's about 5 ways you can get into this plant. Anyway, Vado, New Mexico. And every now and then we went just right west of Las Cruces off the 10 to Deming, New Mexico. Went straight to the field to unload. So, good little load. Get to go through Rio Dosa. Get to go through the up there through the mountains, and of course leaving Alamogordo going to Las Cruces. We got a big pool out there. It's the heck yeah, I should have got off right there, y'all. This my exit. I can go down here and spin around and come back up. It's like right there's where I needed to go. Guess I could have walked jogged through that little exit. Looked like other people been getting off right there, so no big deal. They were building this overpass we're going over right now. They were building this thing when I left here last time, so the traffic flow pattern is a little bit different. But anyway, there's a little roundabout up here. I'm going to hit it, swing around. There's a dirt road right there I can cut across too. Probably just do that if it ain't too muddy. Everything's melted, all the snow's melted, so. But yeah, so this is kind of a nostalgic run for me. Got that big mountain to go out over right there in Las Cruces, 6% grade, and it's about a good 10-12 mile pull. Kind of slow and steady at first. You can just kind of figure yourself in the last 2 miles, 3 miles of it, boy, you're going straight up the hill. So as soon as you get on top, you're going right back down the bottom. No, we ain't going down that dirt road, y'all. We're going to spin around. That sucker is, there's a big old mud hole right there. Y'all see it when I turn here. I ain't going through no mud holes. Just dirty enough as it is. I got to get it washed. We ain't going to be messing with that mud hole. Yeah, y'all see that mud hole right there? We ain't going to be playing with that. Go through these gears, go through these gears. Alright, I can't get off at this exit. I gotta go over the overpass and sneak back around because one's on one side of the tracks, one's on the other side of the tracks. Little rookie do mistake. Anyway, I'm gonna get on in here. We're gonna get on into the plant, and I'll catch up with y'all in a little bit. I don't know how this video is gonna go. I really wanted to get some footage of going through the Hondo Valley. Really pretty, really scenic. Right there, going from Roswell, just outside of Roswell, up to Ruidoso, and then Ruidoso you climb actually all the way to Alamogordo. You climb up to the Apache Peak there, where all the casinos are and whatnot, and then just work your way back down into Tularosa, New Mexico. So y'all hear a little straight jake action. So that's what we're doing, y'all. Just hanging right here. We're gonna head to the plant. We'll see y'all in a minute. Y'all, didn't get much loading footage. My first time back in that place today. Made sure it was alright with the yard manager there, terminal manager there, that it was okay to record in there. Known the guy a long time, he says cool. So but today we're just trying to get loaded, get out there. Got a little bit of time-lapse footage from inside the cab, running around there, getting scaled in, and had to load a little bit of one product on, kick it off, kind of rinse out the tank, and then get loaded with our specialty product here. Got in, got out, good deal. It is, I don't know, it's a little after 3 o'clock right now, and showing I will get to Alamogordo tonight at 7:13 p.m. New Mexico time, which is 8:13 p.m. our time, Central time. So we're just gonna roll across here. We're gonna be crossing into Tahoka, Texas, over to Brownfield, Texas. Y'all know Brownfield, where all the peanuts do. Going through Brownfield, over to Cross Plains. I think it's Cross Plains is the name of it. Texas. Maybe it's just Plains, Texas. Then we'll cross into New Mexico right there at Tatum, New Mexico, into Roswell, and then Roswell to Ruidoso, and Ruidoso on down into Alamogordo. So pretty much straight shot west here. Have us a little bit of mountain running tonight. It's going to be dark when I hit that Hondo Valley that I wanted to record going over here. So I'll probably get some better footage of it tomorrow, coming back empty in the light. Tonight I'll probably just put a little bit of that night lapse, time lapse. Y'all see it. Be zigging, zapping, curving, curves, everything else. But it's beautiful down through there. Ain't gonna be able to see nothing tonight. So I'll probably check back in with y'all when we get to I'll probably stop and take a little rest break, use the bathroom, grab something to eat at Tatum, because from Tatum to Roswell is about 100 miles, and there's nothing out there, nothing whatsoever. So it is straight. It seems like it takes forever to get across that 100 miles. But so I'll probably check back in with y'all at Tatum, get something to eat, and a little snack. And we'll probably check back in with you while we roll through Roswell, see if we see any aliens. And I don't know, we'll just see how this goes, y'all. 806 driver. We rolling. Anybody see any aliens? We are here in the heart of Area 51, Roswell, New Mexico. And the sun is right in my face. But I guess that's what happens when you're rolling straight westbound. Yeah, so we're rolling through Roswell. We made it across our little boring trek from the state line of New Mexico into Roswell here. Longest 100 miles you'll ever drive, I guarantee it. Area 51. Supposed to be around here somewhere. I always say I was going to come out here in the car and check out. I think they got a lot of little tourist trap stuff here and whatnot.
Shut up.
But yeah, turn that down right quick. Don't need to hear people talking crap. So yeah, we're gonna roll through here, and we are 71 miles from Ruidoso. We'll get out here about 30 miles, and we'll drop off into Hondo Valley. And it looks like I might still have a little light while we're going through the Hondo Valley. So I hope we do, and get a little footage going through there. And get to Ruidoso. We'll start our ascent up Apache Peak. And it's not a very bad pull, but it's a little bit pull. The only thing really sucks, there in Ruidoso, there's a red light at the split right when you're coming downtown. If you catch that red light, you can do pretty good getting up that big pull because you're already rolling. But if you got to start from a dead stop at that red light, man, it just seems like you got to work real hard till you get out there to the casino where you can finally get going, and then you finally top out up there at the Apache Peak. There's a fire station up there where you top out at. Then you start falling down through. There's a res down there, Indian reservation, called Mescalero. Got a beautiful Catholic church at it, y'all. But you fall down that hill for, I don't know, 20 miles into Tularosa. So we'll be doing some straights and jakes going down through there that they say is illegal. You're not supposed to do. But right here's that main drag in Roswell. Supposedly where all the little alien stuff's at. So, but hell, I'll let y'all go, and we'll catch y'all when we fall off into the Hondo Valley. See you in a minute. Y'all, we're about to drop off into the Hondo Valley out here between Roswell and Ruidoso. Just come up our first little hard pull, little short hard pull there. Truck pulled pretty good coming up through there. Kind of heated a little bit, but we still got to clean out this radiator. And I don't know, I really think we're going to end up having to put a new radiator on this one before long. But we're about to drop off the hill and into the valley. Enjoy the ride. I'm gonna we'll do a little bit of straights and jakes going down through here, and we get to the bottom. I'll put you on time lapse until we get to Ruidoso. in the bottom. We're going to make our way to Ruidoso. We got about 39 miles to go. A lot of twisting, turning, up and down, left and right, over and over. So put y'all on time lapse, and I'll get back with y'all when we get to into Ruidoso. Catch here in Ruidoso. Well, it just turned red. Ease up. See if I have to wait on it. We're sitting uphill. We're about to start our climb up Apache, up the Apache Peak here, coming out of Ruidoso, going toward Alamogordo. Hey, it turned green. Roll out, roll out, roll out. So, got a little drive, a little pull here. I don't know how this truck does in these type of pulls, so I'm just going to kind of take it easy going up there. I'll try to keep my boost down a little bit, try to keep from building too much boost, and try to keep my boost right around 30 pounds instead of 45. That way it's not so hard on the truck. Man, that always makes a difference if you can get rolling right there. So we'll put you guys back on our night laps, and once we get to the top of the hill, I'll check back in with y'all. Wish me luck. hard to see out front. Done got pretty dark on us. But we made it to the top. We're rolling back down now, so they have a no unmuffled Jake brake law right through here, but I got a Jake. We ain't gonna burn up no brakes going down this sucker. Just gonna give y'all heads up. She pulled good. She pulled good. That last little bit there pulled her down a little bit, but hell, I kept her about 30 pounds boost. 30 pounds boost, and we were doing just fine. Slow her down here. All right, guys. We'll talk to y'all when we get parked down here in Alamogordo. It's about 33 miles down the hill. See y'all in a bit. Well, guys, I had a little change of plans. Got there to the truck stop. It was pretty crowded that I usually stay at, and I'm only about 2 hours out, an hour and 45 minutes out from where I got to stay. I got about 2.5 hours of drive time, so I'm just going to go ahead and head on over there. That'll save me 2 hours on my clock for tomorrow too. I got a lot to do tomorrow. We got to get unloaded, and depending on the situation, we got 2 different ways we can go tomorrow. Either we're going to go and load some fertilizer in Dimmitt, Texas, over pretty close to the house, or I got to go wash out so I can go reload in Amarillo, Texas. So either way, I got a full day tomorrow. And that'll give me two more hours of drive time for tomorrow if I get on over here and just stay the night over here tonight. So we're probably about 40 miles from the big mountain, the St. Augustine Pass right there, Las Cruces, 45-50 miles. Got a border patrol checkpoint we got to go through out here in a little ways, not too far, and we'll have another border patrol checkpoint when we go north on I-25 out of Las Cruces. So I'll try to get a little footage of going through those two, and then and maybe going over the big mountain. I'm not going to record the big mountain because it take about 15 minutes to go over the whole thing, but I don't know. We'll see. I might pop in for a minute when I get right to the top and get a little footage going over. I might even put it just on the night lapse due to the GoPro camera having such crappy night vision on the regular camera, but that night lapse seems to have really good picture. So without further ado, let's keep on trucking. Alright guys, I was wrong on the border patrol checkpoint. There's only one out here, and it was going back into Alamogordo on the eastbound side, so I had to hit it in the morning going back. But we do have one going northbound out of Las Cruces, so we will go through that one in a minute. We are approaching our climb, and I ain't gonna lie, I always get a lot of anxiety over this hill for some reason. And reason being, when I had my truck first time I come out here, I overheated got about halfway up it due to a bad engine fan, having a brain fart, y'all. My fan clutch wasn't very good, and I had to clean out my radiator and all that. So next time I went over no problem. I just had a 435 cat, so it was a little hard. So I always just got worried about overheating. It's a mean pull, and for a Flatlander, it is a real mean pull. And so what I'm going to do in this truck here is I'm going to try to keep the boost down around 30, and I'll just find the gear, go up in it. If it takes longer to get up it, I'm not in no race. This truck has got the power to go over it, but this still has the stock transmission, stock rear ends, all that good stuff, so I need to kind of take it easy going over it. So I'm not going to push a crap load of boost going over it. So my boost is done climbed to about 35 pounds, so I'm about to let y'all go here. I'm going to put y'all on time lapse going over it, and I'll get back with y'all when we get to the top. We'll see how she does. Turn on my engine fan right now, keep it cool. We'll see y'all at the top. To the top, y'all. She got up to about 200 degrees. Pyro never got over 600. I babysitted it with my foot. This truck will pull about 45 pounds of boost out of a single turbo. That's making some boost, y'all. I mean, that is really making some boost. Well, look at Las Cruces down there in the bottom. It sure is pretty. But as soon as you get on top, it's straight back down into the Mesilla Valley. Some of y'all know them, seen them trucks. Mesilla Valley, Las Cruces, New Mexico, El Paso, Texas. But it's just a hard pull. But going over hills like this, or mountains, or passes like this, is one of the hardest things you can do on an old truck. Yeah, I could have stayed in it, kept her at 45 pounds of boost, and went right on up her like that flatbed that was in front of me, which he was light. He didn't have nothing on his bed. I'm 84,000 pounds. I'm grossed out, heavy. I mean, heavy for a road truck. And to get over a hill like this, you know, you want to be easy with them, man, especially on these urban, because you'll blow a dang, you'll pull too much boost unless you got a built motor. Now, if you got a built motor that's got big heavy duty head studs and everything's built to handle 1,000 horsepower and 50 pounds of boost, then by all means mash on it. Hell, then you're just spending money on tires because you got so much torque going to the ground. You're eating tread off the tires. So I just try to keep it at about 30 pounds of boost. That's plenty of boost, plenty of power to get up and over the hill. I might go over it 10 miles an hour slower than that flatbed that was in front of me, but I get over it without getting my truck in a bind. Now, with that being said, she did get up to about 200 degrees. It runs 190 on the level on normal. Yeah. Everybody should know what your truck runs on the flat. You know, as far as temperature, that way you know what's going on when your truck starts deviating from its norm. Y'all hear that Jake brake singing too, huh? Down the hill. No Jake brakes allowed right here either, but I ain't falling off this big old hill with no Jake brakes on. Yeah, you just got to get over and take care of your truck, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Know your parameters. When I say your parameters, know where your boost set hangs out. Know where your exhaust temperature hangs out, your pyrometer. Know where your engine coolant temperature hangs out on the norm. Know where your engine oil temperature hangs out on the norm. And when they start spiking or something, you know you got a problem. And you got to drive these things by the gauges. These older trucks, especially. The newer trucks, you guys don't have a whole lot of. There's a sheriff over there too. DOT. Come and get me for running my jakes down the hill. He's still sitting there though, I think. Anyway, we're gonna get on down this hill. Time lapse y'all through Las Cruces. I'll pick y'all up at the Border Patrol checkpoint, and then we'll just be right outside where we're gonna stay, y'all. we don't like much. So see y'all here in a minute. About to roll up on the Border Patrol checkpoint here. North of Las Cruces on I-25. Shout out to my boy Armando Flores, Border Patrol agent down in South Texas. Best man in my first wedding. Best friend going through school, one of my best friends anyway, so shout out to him for doing his deal. And about to go through and visit with a couple of his compadres here, I guess. Trucks use right lane ahead. It's been a while since I've been, 5-6 years since I've been through here, y'all. So yeah. Took my picture. Didn't want to do its thing. Anyway, most time they make you stop. They ask you, are you a U.S. citizen? You tell them yeah. They tell you have a good day. I've never actually been pulled in and been checked, which they got X-ray machines, everything else there. Well, I had a rookie moment there, didn't I? Why does I think that one on here? She's going now. Parked, Action, Mexico, 15 miles away. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. It is the morning. Sun coming up. Hell, we made it on in here last night. About 6:30 in the morning, Mountain Standard Time, 7:30 in the morning, the home time, which is Central Standard Time. Guys supposed to be here about 7 o'clock, so about 30 minutes or so. We're gonna pull through the gate here. So let me switch y'all around like a better camera right here on the back side of the phone. So yeah, we're gonna unload in, if I remember right, I think it's that blue tank. Right there is the one we're going. Either the blue tank or that shorty right here. One of these two. It's been a while since I've been over here. They could change stuff up too since the last time I was here. Been 6 years. So we're over here. Got a little bit of mountain action going on. We're down here in the Rio Grande Valley of Actually, they call it the Mesilla Valley here in New Mexico. Hatch, New Mexico. But I will talk to y'all more about it in a little bit. We'll get unloaded, and hopefully I can get some daylight footage of what we went through last night going out. Pretty cool little town here. It's a pretty neat little town. And then we'll stop on top of St. Augustine Pass going back over. Hell, we'll just see what we can get into today. See what the day holds. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I don't know if I need to go back to Lubbock or if I'm going to Dimmitt, Texas to load there. It just all kind of depends on what the boss man finds here when he gets up and gets around. So, see y'all in a minute. Hatch, New Mexico, and the sun is bright. Always in that bright sun, aren't we, guys? Ain't nothing wrong with that, though. I know my buddy Julian over there in England comments on the channel all the time. I know he enjoys seeing our bright sun over here in this part of the country. Shout out to Julian. This is a cool little town. This is the green chili capital of America. They grow more chilies and onions and more than you shake a stick at right here in this place. They built this new, I don't know if y'all can see as we're coming up on it, new grocery store here on the left. It used to be a smaller, actually right here is the old smaller grocery store right here on the left. I've hauled groceries. Back when I used to pull a reefer, I used to haul groceries over here. It's just a neat, really neat town. I'd like to grab Miss 806 and me and her come over here on something when they have that chili festival. During the harvest time, they have a festival on the weekends when they're gathering all the chilies up. Right here off of I-25. South of Albuquerque, closer to Las Cruces. It's just a neat little quaint little old town. Didn't get no footage of the unload. We were sitting there. I was sitting there talking to Eric, the guy that runs that little yard there. So we were pretty busy just sitting there talking, which it wasn't much, just hook up a hose and turn on the pump, y'all. So I think y'all would rather see some of the footage here coming through town. We get back on I-25, I'll get y'all a time lapse going back through the northwest side of Las Cruces and going up the mountain. And I'm going to stop on top of the mountain and we're going to look at it a little bit when I get up there. So that might be where we end the video for today, or just kind of see what happens. Play it by ear. I'm about to stop at this little store right quick, get me something to drink, and get ready to hit the road. It's kind of the plan. if I can find a place to get in here. Should be some parking in here, some trucks in here, so should be a little spot to park. I have to do a little maneuvering and finagling to make it work. That guy's working right there kind of messed up my turn getting in right there, so swing around here. Alright, I'm gonna run in the store. We'll see y'all in a minute. Hey guys, we're on top of San Augustine Pass. I always thought it was St. Augustine, but San, S-A-N, San Augustine Pass. This place is pretty nostalgic for me, guys. Kind of have a special memory, have a few special memories of this place. I guess the worst of the memories was having to bring my truck up over this sucker in the middle of summer when it was 100 degrees out, 102 degrees out. And there's a hell of a pool, and that would really work on the old 96 Pete. But down here in the bottom, in the valley down there, White Sands, New Mexico. That's what that is down there, right outside of Alamogordo. Spent a lot of my days in the Army down there in that part of the desert doing some training, so did many of field problems down there in that part of the world. So but my fondest memory was back in I guess it'd been the summer of 2016. My boy 806 Jr. was in between 6th and 7th grade. It was summer between the 6th and 7th grade year, and first time or he came and rode out here with me that week. We came out here and ran the same run we just ran, And then we also, when we got back to Lubbock, we reloaded and loaded the load going to Fort Morgan. And that, you know, last year he did ride up to Canada with me and out to Mississippi once, and that was really cool. But, you know, at the age he was when he was with me when we made this trip, that he still had some adolescence to him. You know, it was cool to be with Dad, cool to be riding with Dad. You know how teenagers are nowadays, you know, or nowadays, not, yeah, at any time, you know, you get to that age where Mom and Dad just ain't so cool anymore, you know, and that's kind of where he's at now. But that's how we all were, so that's just part of growing up. But we're hanging out up here, and I just have feeling a little nostalgic, and you miss them kids when they're at that age and they're young and and it's fun to be with Dad, and it's cool to go ride. So, but nonetheless, neat place. But we're about to book it about 2,500 feet down the hill, and came up no problem. This time we're empty, so 65 mile an hour all the way up, no problem. So heck, without further ado, we'll catch y'all here in a minute. 806 driver, see you in a bit. Put that on right now. That's incriminating. About to roll through the other border patrol checkpoint I was telling y'all about. We're almost back to Alamogordo here. Let y'all get a daytime look at the roll through. This is not the same one we went through last night. The other one we went through last night was the one north of Las Cruces. This is out here east of Las Cruces, going toward Alamogordo. You can see the beautiful white sands over there to our left. See Cloudcroft. I don't know if y'all see that mountain that far away on the GoPro. It just far away images don't seem that good a lot. Got a lot of snow on top of it though. Amarillo fertilizer and go to Seagraves, Texas to unload it. Then get back on our Amarillo to Altus runs. But now they call it need another load of this specialty stuff back out this direction. Just going to Artesia though, not quite as far a haul. So I'm gonna get back into Slayton, Lubbock area, get reloaded, and try to get back over to Artesia this evening and unload in the morning. So that's kind of what we're got going on. I'm gonna get y'all some footage going up through Ruidoso and through the Apache Pass here. Let y'all see a little bit of that. And that's probably where we'll wrap this video up at. I'll come back and holler at y'all for a minute when we get through there. So see y'all on top of the Apache Pass. Okie y'all, we're about to make our run up to Ruidoso. About to pull into Mescalero. Start going through the up, down, left, right, twist and turn here. Through some pretty country. I'd like to thank everybody for riding along with us on this adventure. Going to be a busy week, so see what kind of other footage I can get in the rest of the week. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. We're headed back to Texas to reload. I'm going to leave y'all with some time lapse coming up here through the Apache and through the Hondo Valley, and hope y'all enjoy it. Like I said, new to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you've been with us for a while, welcome back. And be sure to hit that like, subscribe button, leave us a comment, and we'll catch you on the next. Until then, keep the shiny side up, the hammer down, and support your veterans. We'll see you on the next.